What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be cutting down that pine tree, and we're going to property line these trees back past the property line. Now, when I came here, the customer said, "Joe, I want to cut that tree down." And I said, "Well, why? I mean, it's a really nice tree." And he said, "Well, the sap is dropping on my cars." I said, "But it's all the way in the corner." I said, "Why don't you put a carport under it or something like that? Why would you want to cut down such a nice tree?" And he said, "You know what? It's too much. I got to park my cars under there. And also, with the neighbors' trees, we're going to property line them." Now, when you property line a tree like that, the pine trees are very temperamental. So I said, "You're going to get permission from your neighbors so we can make the cuts back to the tree. If we make the cuts back to the tree, it will heal. But if you make the cuts out, we're allowed to property line whatever comes over. But with the neighbor's permission, we're going to make the cuts right back to the tree, and then those cuts will heal, and the tree will have a better chance of surviving, because we're going to be doing a lot of cutting here." So I couldn't talk him out of cutting the tree down, so we're going to get rid of that beautiful tree. And I did give him the option, but you know, he's all sapped out, and that's it. He don't want the sap, and you know what? You can't blame him. So this is the sapped out job we're going to do right now. All right, back that bucket in. Okay, so we cut down the sap tree, and you've seen all the sap that was coming from it, so you don't really blame the homeowner for wanting to get rid of it. Even though it was a nice looking tree, the sap was everywhere. And we also cut back these trees, and we did it as tastefully as could possibly be done, and we made the cuts back to the tree. And if we didn't make the cuts back to the tree would most assuredly die. But being that there was so much cut off of it, these trees may die anyway, but they may not. They could be fine. But now that tree is down, and all we got to do is grind the stump and clean up the mess right now, and then that's it. It's another good job. And now this homeowner is thinking about cutting these trees down, so we'll talk about that, and that might be another commercial. It won't be today's commercial. It'll be another day's commercial. Thank you.